Chad's spiritual pressure is fading. He can't be too far from here. I've got to hurry. What? What's this? Blue skies? But how? I don't understand how this could be. And...
Would you like me to explain?
Come with me.
Stop!
Now I can finally relax a little bit.
My name is Aranjero. I'm the Noveno Espada, Aranjero Arurueri.
No. Cayenne? Is it... Can it really be you?
Yes, it's been a long time. You look well, Rukia.
Cayenne... Sheba...
That night, my spirit body, which began to decay soon after you killed me, disintegrated in my family's house shortly after I said goodbye to you. And then, I was transported straight to Hueco Mundo. That hollow was one of Eisen's experiments. When it was destroyed, it was sent to Hueco Mundo to be reconstituted. It was expressly designed to be able to do that. But when it was reconstituted, it not only took on my form, but my mind ended up controlling the body as well. You see, apparently, my iron will was something that they hadn't counted on.
That warmth, like when you put your hand into a beam of sunlight without realizing it. It belongs to Lieutenant Sheba.
Anyway, as you can see, I got my body back. So I took the place of an Espada and waited for a chance at Eisen. It was lights out, wasn't it? Eisen has created a blue sky inside of the dome that arches over and covers all of Las Noches. Eisen is in control of the whole place. He rules everywhere that light shines. I'm glad you're the one who found me, because you see, I believe you're the only person who can execute my plan.
There's something that I can do?
There is. You can go out and bring me the heads of all your friends. It's easy. You already know all of their strengths and weaknesses. You know what makes them tick. All you have to do is take them by surprise. Do that, and I'll be completely happy to grant you forgiveness for killing me before. What's wrong, Rukia?
How dare you? How dare you shame Cayenne's memory?
What?
No, you're not him. You're not Cayenne Sheba. He'd never ask me to do something so awful. He'd never sink so low as to suggest that I betray my friends. Cayenne Sheba was a man of honor. The Cayenne Sheba that all of us in Squad 13 loved and respected would never do something like that.
Oh, hold on, Rukia. What are you saying? I am Cayenne.
Don't ever say that name again! Dance! Sordeno Shinayuki! Predictable. Too slow. That unorthodox style. The way he holds his weapon high and spins it. That dance-like technique. And also, the way he slams his enemy with a blast of spirit energy and slashes with his spear. There's no doubt. Those are Cayenne's moves. Weak. Prepare! There's no escape! Strike! Here I come!
I'm not even sweat. Don't kill you!
I will.
That hurt!
Too slow.
That's
Here I
bad.
go. It's
That
over.
hurt!
And at least, remember the name of my sword. So Menomon! Tsukishiro! A true pity.
If I fight the dust there, you're in my
Too
range.
easy. Here I come.
Let's start over. I'll kill you!
Too slow.
I'm not even sweating. Ekibana! Too weak.
Weak.
Crap.
Yeah. This.
That took a turn.
Too slow.
Not so bad.
Suki no mine. Too easy. It's over. I will.
Too weak.
See you. Strike. Prepare.
Not so bad.
Too slow. But at least remember the name of my sword. So Menomon! Tsukishiro! A true pity.
Sorry, everyone.
That should mean he's...
Devour her! Gluttonaria! I am the only Gillian among all of the Espada. My power is called Gluttonaria. It's the ability to consume dead hollows and to take over their spiritual pressure and powers. This is Kaien Shiba's spiritual body. All of his thoughts, all of his knowledge, all of his experiences, they're all in here, exactly as they happened. It must feel overwhelming to go up against the only Arrancar with unlimited evolutionary potential. Your sentimentality has ultimately sealed your end.
Kaien. I don't know if I was only lying to myself in order to assuage my guilt. But I kept telling myself that I'd saved you somehow by recovering your body from the hollows. But now, and maybe I knew it deep down even back then, it seems that it wasn't the case at all. I'm sorry. It looks like I failed yet again. And now, it's all over for me. This is Mount Koifushi, at the northern edge of West Rukon's 3rd district. This is the place where I first began my training with Lieutenant Shiba. Back then, I was gripped by insecurity. I wasn't very skilled when it came to the sword. I scored well in Kido at the academy, but in the 13 court guard squads, my Kido was considered to be only average at best. Do I really belong here? Or am I simply fooling myself, pretending to be something that I'm not? Where does my heart truly lie? What do I want to achieve? What am I even doing here?
Huh? Seriously? What do you think? You're here to fight and to protect.
Protect? Protect what?
The heart.
Heart?
Tell me, where do you think it is? The heart, I mean.
It's, somewhere around here. I think.
Well now, if you ask me, I guess I'd say the heart is right here. Whenever people grow close, whenever friendship blooms, a heart is born between them. It isn't a heart that's inside our bodies. Whenever we care about something, whenever we care about another person, a new heart is born into the world. I guess what I'm saying is that if you were all alone in the world, I don't really think that you could actually have a heart.
That is what Kaien believed. Don't think about it too hard. If your heart is longing to be here, then that's where your heart is. He said that if your heart is right here, that alone is reason enough for you to be here as well. I remember.
But you see, Rukia, in the future, whenever you fight, there's one thing that you absolutely have to make sure of. And that's that you mustn't die alone. You see, our bodies are made of kompaku, and when we die, they turn to dust, and then into the reishi that the Soul Society is made of. But then, what do you suppose becomes of the heart? That's why you need to leave your heart with your friends. Because that way, your heart will continue to live on inside of them. That's the reason why you mustn't die alone. Do you truly understand that, Rukia? Thank you. I'm grateful. Because now, I can leave my heart behind. So you're still conscious. Impressive. Or pitiable, perhaps, since you'll have to suffer more. It doesn't matter how long you cling to life. You'll never be able to slay me.
I remembered.
What? I'm pretending to fight with a broken sword. Oh, that's rather annoying. Now, lower it.
Sun no Mai. Shirafune!
What?
I remembered. I know where his heart is. You may have his spiritual body, but that's only a small part of the story. You see, you don't have the most important part, his heart. I know where Lieutenant Shiba's heart is. It's right here, inside of me. Now, goodbye. Espada! I know loneliness well. The loneliness of captivity. And I also know the joy of being rescued by a friend. And I know horror too. The unimaginable, unforgettable horror of seeing a comrade fall. Don't worry, Orihime. I'm coming.
Let me out! Let me out of here! Please! Let me out! Let me... No! Rukia...
How many times do I have to tell you? It's useless to hide from me. There can be no escape from Saruchi!
Blast!
This is bad. Bessie's in trouble. He's about to get killed. Oh dear, what should I do? Should I help him? Wait, just slow down and think about it, Bessie. What could you possibly do to help in this situation? But all the same, I just can't stand by and watch, right?
Aw, what's the matter? Did you get a little boo-boo, A4 Eyes? Huh? Then just who are you?
I know you. You're Pesce Gatisce.
I see. So the termite's with you, eh?
No, wait! He's a hollow! Get it? He isn't with me!
Hey, come on! And here I thought that we were friends.
Are you crazy? The only reason that I even said that is so that she wouldn't launch an attack against you.
What? Oh, that's so nice!
It's far too late now. Listen, what's going on? What are you doing here anyway?
Ah, that's a very good point, Uryu. Actually, I'm looking for Nell. I wonder where she could be.
Shut up! How long are you idiots gonna keep on arguing?
Leave this to me, Uryu.
Are you kidding? Don't be ridiculous. She's way too tough for you.
Don't worry, I possess a special ability. I can spit a liquid that makes anything it touches super slippery. Just watch.
I don't know what that is, but you didn't actually think you'd be able to hit me with it. You really are stupid. Wait! Ah!
I can spit out this liquid forever. I call this juice of mine Infinite Slick.
Rats. It actually sounds kind of cool.
Rip! Goldrina! Well, I hate to admit it, but you certainly made a fool out of me. I was going to toy with you lot for a while, but now... I'm going to crush you. Behold a Rancor number 105, Taruchi Sandervici! All right, then. Who's it gonna be? Who should I slice first?
Well then. Right. Let's
Hit your head.
Not bad.
Silly little
That
fool!
won't do.
Is there something wrong with your head?
Now then. Let's begin.
Is there something wrong with your head?
Is that it? Well then. Alright.
Is there something wrong with your head?
It's all futile!
Well then. Let's go.
Is there something wrong with your head?
Alright. Let's continue.
Screw you!
I'll finish you. Allowing you time for regret would be a waste.
How could I lose?
What is that?
I'm glad I came prepared. When Mr. Urahara spirited me out of the hospital, I had a suspicion that this might come in handy. So with a little help from him, I borrowed it from the hospital's secret storage area. Schneider. In case you didn't know, it's actually the only Quincy weapon that has a blade. All right, now let's continue.
Shut your stupid mouth!
All right, let's
Here!
try to catch me
Silly
if
little
you can.
fool!
I'll finish you. I feel we're almost done. I've got a trick up my sleeve.
No way!
Well then,
You're done
that
for!
won't do. I'm still here.
Now you shut it!
Allowing you time for regret would be a waste.
Damn it!
Let's go, Pesce.
You sure? She's still alive.
The victor gets to choose whether his foe lives or dies. And I'm the victor here. I pierced her soul chain, the source of her spiritual powers. Arankars are hollows that have been altered to be more like soul reapers. Their anatomy shouldn't be too different. Even if she does regain consciousness and comes after us, she still won't be able to hurt me.
I see.
Ah, damn it. Why, that jerk. How could he ever do this to me?
Saruchi Sandawichi. We've come for you, ma'am. Please don't put up a struggle.
Damn.
What is the spiritual pressure that I'm sensing? And it's very close by. You! What are you doing here? Good grief! You scared the crap out of me!
Nell! I'm looking for Nell! Where is she?
Then why are you following me around? Are you lost, huh? Is that what's going on here?
No! She took off and went running after Ichigo! Oh, I gotta find her! I gotta!
Stop that! She's safer with him than with anyone else. Now, stop all your crying.
No! I gotta find Nell soon! Really, really soon! If I don't find and stop her before it's too late, then she's gonna... Yo, so is everything okay, Renji?
Sorry, buddy. I just...
Huh? What's the matter? Oh, come on! Don't scare me like that!
Dono Chaka! What are you doing? Damn it. A trapdoor? What the... Wait. Where am I?
Splendid! I set quite a large number of traps along the way, but never did I imagine that anyone would be so gullible as to end up falling for the simplest ones. Oh, I'm sorry. Allow me to introduce myself to you. Now, I'm only going to say it once, so I hope your feeble brain is somehow able to remember it. I'm number 8, the Octava Espada. Also known by my given name, which is Sayalaparo Grants.
Zalaparo. I see. Then you're one of the top 10 ranked commanders in charge of the Arankars.
Oh, You're Octava Espada, Xyalopero! Lord Xyalopero, Waco Mundo's greatest scientist, and an unparalleled expert in spiritual weapons!
Oh, that's a rather scary-looking face. Listen, you can relax. It's true that I may be an Espada, but truth be told, I'm not all that much of a fighter. Like the large one there indicated, I'm really more of a scientist. Being here allows me to...
Stop. I'm afraid you've got it all wrong. I didn't come here to have a little chat or anything like that. The reason I came here is to crush you guys. Your resume doesn't interest me in the slightest. But go on ahead. Keep talking, if that's really what you want to do. Regardless, I'll cut you down where you stand. Bankai!
Now, that was quite rude. You didn't let me finish. Anyway, in this room, you aren't going to be able to perform Bankai.
What? I can't perform Bankai?
Yes, very good. I'm sure that repeating it is bound to help you remember. You learn pretty quickly, for an idiot. All of the details surrounding your Bankai, including its shape, nature, energy, reishi composition, as well as its ultimate form, are thoroughly familiar to me already. So I simply made a few little adjustments to this palace. I did so in order to ensure that your Bankai was sealed up.
Hold on. My Bankai's ultimate form? Only somebody who was struck by it could possibly know those things. So, how could you...
My older brother.
What?
Let me ask you something. Do you remember my name? No, you don't, do you? All right, since you seem to need a little help, I'll say it again. My name is Xyalopero Grans. Sound familiar? Ilfort Grans was my older brother.
Your brother?
Oh, yes? So you actually do remember the worthless fool. I admit I'm surprised.
So, then if I understand correctly, you're not here seeking to get vengeance for your brother's death.
No, of course not. Why would I? As I was treating the wounds that he'd received, I also collected the rather expansive cache of data on your Bankai that had been recorded by the parasitic Rokureichu I had implanted all throughout his body. And I'm much too mature to have some childish reaction, such as getting mad over something as inconsequential as a broken box, which is basically what he was at that point.
Well, then you're the fool.
And your comments continue to confirm my judgment. Your stupidity is mind-boggling. Oh well, at this point it's all academic, as you can neither win against me nor escape from me. Don't move. This is the first time that I've actually met someone who can perform Bankai. I must admit, this is quite an exciting moment for me. So please, don't struggle any more than you have to. I need your corpse intact if I'm going to gather useful information from it. You bore me.
What?
I said you bore me. Are you deaf in addition to your other shortcomings? You possess a power-type Zanpakuto. There's nothing even remotely unique about it. Its shape variation theory is extremely simple, rudimentary even. With all due respect, of which I mean none, I'm afraid that there's absolutely nothing more that's worthwhile for me to observe here. Shall we end this, then? Fracciones. We Espada are allowed certain privileges, such as being permitted to select Arancars below the rank of Undecimo in order to serve as our minions. They are known as the Fracciones. Some only choose to have one such vassal, while others choose to have many of them. However, when it comes to my Fracciones de Octavo, they're rather unique. You see, they were hollows that I modified in various ways and were turned into Arancars by Lord Eisen. All right, I believe that's more than enough chit-chat. The bottom line is this: I'm not going to be the one to kill you myself. You're not worthy of an honor such as that. And now, the time for the finale is here.
Lord Zayalaparo!
Lumina and Verona, what's wrong?
Arinero is dead! Dead!
Oh, yes, that's right. Come to think of it, we did receive a report. I was so preoccupied that I didn't even notice. They say they're both dead, Soul Reaper.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, apparently one of your friends and an Espada managed to kill each other during a battle. I guess that congratulations are in order. That's quite an achievement.
Just how do you know?
That they're both dead, you mean? Oh, they're dead, all right. There's little doubt about that. We're even aware of the name of the girl involved. Let me see, what was it? Oh, that's right. It was Rukia. What a completely predictable reaction. Despite that, you really are quite interesting. Barely. But as I've already explained to you, Shikai is truly powerful. But even so, it's nowhere near enough to harm an Espada.
Shut up already! And get out of my way!
It's unfortunate for you gentlemen that the walls of Las Noches aren't made of Seki. I could hear the echoes of your spiritual pressure through 3 walls. What happened, Renji? Just look at you. Seems like somebody beat you up pretty bad.
What the? Uryu?
Uryu! Uryu! Hey, Uryu! How's it look? Did you scare them good? Are they shaking?
Listen, just stay back, okay? If you don't watch it, you're going to ruin the moment. Sorry to get right to the point, but I need to confirm one thing. Are you an Espada?
Yes, that's right. I am the Octavo Espada, also known by the name Sayalaparo Grants.
Octavo the 8th. I see. What a relief, that's good news. It doesn't sound particularly scary.
No, it doesn't. But don't be fooled. I'm still a great deal stronger than you. By the way, who are you?
Uryu Ishida, a Quincy.
Oh, a Quincy! You're that unusual being that fought Sanderwich! First a Bankai user, and now a Quincy! Oh my, what luck! Yami would be absolutely howling with joy over this situation!
You're right. That's just what Yami would do. And I must admit, having someone like you in my sights makes me want to shout out a full-throated howl too.
I've already analyzed your abilities. I know all I need to know about you, Quincy.
No!
Well, don't just stand there. You can still fight, can't you?
Renji!
brain work is supposed to be your thing, right? So get on it! Figure out a way to beat this guy!
Look, just calm down. Of course I will.
But listen, I'm really counting on you here. So don't mess it up!
Don't worry about me. Just make sure you don't mess up.
Little you! I can't afford to lose here!
Idiot!
Die!
Don't get caught! You're so stubborn.
Here I come! Sabimaru! Higa Sekko! With this! You! It's all meaningless!
You're so stubborn. Shall we end this? Fracciones. And now for the finale. This. You're hurting me. If only I had the time.
Here I come! Sabimaru! Higa Sekko!
This can't be!
Just as I suspected. When Renji attacked before, I could see that you moved away from him. Presumably so that you'd be able to maintain the distance between you. You like to look down on your enemies, don't you? You always make these moves to try and ensure that you keep yourself just beyond their reach.
No. I sealed up the spiritual pressure of all of your weapons.
So then, what do you say? Shall I deliver the news to you in your own language? Say a cabo. Say la prograts. That's a spring. Ginto and the Seele Schneider are used together in order to create a zone of destruction. The Seele Schneider uses its pommel as a place to store a cache of reishi. When going up against a reishi-diffusing enemy, this storage technique allows it to maintain itself to create the devastation. The Quincy Zyken symbol is marked on the ground, and then, with merely a single drop of concentrated reishi from the Ginto, a big explosion occurs inside it. It's a powerful attack, but it takes a lot of time to execute it. Because of that, it's useless in single combat. Unless you have dependable backup, that is.
Give it a rest. Don't try to flatter me.
No, really. I mean it.
Damn it.
Oh, crap!
I'm actually quite amazed. Being able to stand after that is impressive.
Of course I can stand. It's no problem at all. I told you. I've already analyzed your spiritual pressure.
Wait! Where are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going? I'm going to get changed into something more appropriate, of course. Do you really expect me to fight in mere rags such as these?
You can't be!
Look, just stop and think about it for a moment. You two were the ones who ruined my clothes, and now I have to go and change into something that's more suitable. So wait here quietly and see if you can find a way to put those feeble brains of yours to work trying to come up with a plan. Trust me, you can be assured that I'll be using my much more considerable intellect to think of some deliciously horrible way to kill the both of you.
What are we running away for? What's the deal, huh?
Why shouldn't we? We're here to save Orihime. We didn't come here to defeat the Espada. You really want to wait around for that guy in a room where we can't even use our powers?
I'm with you. And it looks like we're gonna save Rukia. And Chad now as well.
We gotta find Nell! That's what we should be doing!
Yeah, I've been feeling it. Definitely. I can tell that Nell's scared.
I know that, and we will find her. But first things first. Right now, we have to get out of here.
What the?
It's...
Welcome back. Did you enjoy that little jaunt of yours? Now then, if you're all ready, shall we begin the second act? This is really not worth all the effort that it's going to take me to explain, but I suppose that I'll elucidate anyway. The inside of this palace is a rather special place. In some ways, it's like my very own body. I can do whatever it is that I want to do with it. For example, there are cameras implanted in every single wall of this structure. And the halls can rearrange themselves according to my will. I left you alone knowing that in all likelihood, you'd try to flee like flies from the mouth of a dragon. Then I had the corridor that you were running down shift to a different position so that rather than providing escape, it would instead lead right back to me. So please, enough with those ridiculous faces. There's no need to look at me like that. All your annoying grumbling basically just boils down to you saying, "We ran down those long hallways and up these lofty staircases, only to end up back in a room that's exactly like the one we just left." This is like some kind of a bad joke. But enough of that. Let's not dwell on it. Pathetic little worms like you bring out such feelings of annoyance in me. Frankly, it's contemptible that you want me to have to put in so much work and debase myself just to defeat you. I mean, honestly, isn't that an even worse joke than the minor inconvenience you've had to suffer through? Sip la lujuriosa.
What?
What's he?
I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting all this time, but in any event, we're ready to proceed. The second act will begin momentarily. Oh, actually, I'm afraid I need to say sorry yet again. I have to make a correction. I should have said that the second act will now come to an end.
Evade it! Don't let it touch you! Whatever it is!
Evade it? How?
right. At this point, all of the characters have been introduced. Now, as you may have already managed to guess, these clones all possess exactly the same abilities that you have, which means that you're going to have to fight very hard if you want to stay alive. But don't be overly worried. I have one piece of very good news to share with all of you. The device that was sealing your powers and preventing their use has now been deactivated. So in short, you're completely free to go at it with everything you've got. Go ahead, knock yourselves out. Literally.
This is ridiculous. It really is like one gigantic bad joke.
Damn it! They're perfect copies of us. We ain't getting anywhere fast at this rate.
That's Pesce!
This spiritual pressure, there's no doubt it's Master Nell's.
Urio! This space is too cramped to fight in. Come on! Let's get the hell out of here.
But how? We already tried that before.
Hold on. I have an idea to try out. Bankai! Hihio! Sabimaru!
What? If you use that in here...
Bankai! Phew. It's just as I thought. I had a feeling they were copying my moves. I thought that if I performed Bankai, then they would too. And, as it turns out, I was completely right. I'm glad that it worked. Oh, you're alive. That's good news. Hey, how'd you like that clever move of mine?
What? Good grief. You're... How should I put this? You're just the same as Ichigo!
Shut up. Just so you know, I don't really consider that to be a compliment.
Of course! It wasn't meant as one!
Where are Dondo Chaka and Pesce? They should be fine. After all, those two are pretty tough.
Uh-oh, that's not good. You've managed to basically take a wrecking ball to my once beautiful palace. What am I ever going to tell Lord Aizen about all of this? This is very upsetting. Uh-oh, that's not good. You've managed to basically take a wrecking ball to my once beautiful palace. What am I ever going to tell Lord Aizen about all of this? This is very upsetting. Well, anyway, enough of that. To be frank, it wasn't all that much fun anyway. I'll simply have to fight you myself then.
It's really rather unpleasant to see yourself get blown to pieces like that, even if it's not really you.
All right. Sorry I kept you waiting. After much ado, now I'll finally get to show you the true power of La Lujuriosa.
Thanks anyway, but we're not that interested in learning about the power of that thing. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to interrupt your demonstration.
And so am I!
I'm the one who's truly remorseful here. Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter whatsoever. This demonstration is entirely mandatory.
Udio!
Absolutely delicious.
An Udio doll?
Thank you for all your hard work, Mr. Ishida. But your time as Mr. Ishida is just about to come to an end now. Allow me to introduce you to the new Mr. Ishida.
What?
Maybe I wasn't entirely clear about what it is before, but to put it in more simple terms so that you can understand it, it's rather like a remote control for your senses. Here.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it!
You fool. What were you even afraid of? This doll is designed to come apart, that's all. Did you actually think that your friend would somehow simply break in half? Well, anyway, here, come, take a look. Go ahead and examine it closely. Do you see all of these little parts that it's made of? Very pleasing to the eye, aren't they? They're like charming little toys. Now, this is the really great thing about this doll. But then it's quicker to show you what I mean, rather than try to explain it to fools like you. This is the stomach.
Udio!
Don't get so worked up. Calm down. I only crushed his stomach.
Ah!
Oh, how sad. A little teasing, a little jesting, a little surprise, and they completely lose all sense of perspective entirely. It's always the same reaction. They're just like little children. Humans, Soul Reapers, Quincy's, as far as I'm concerned, all of them are equally vile. If you had to narrow everything down to just one reason why Lord Eisen should exterminate all of you, it's that you've committed the unforgivable sin of vileness. Good grief, don't you ever stop. After everything that I've crushed inside of you, by all rights, you should have fallen unconscious long before now. I thought I told you, I don't want to have to damage your corpse any more than is necessary. So please, do yourself a favor and just stay put.
Yes, I got them! Now, Dondachaka! Let's beat this freak and head for Master Nell!
Okay!
Wait, you're going to try and defeat Xyalopero?
I think it's clear. She has shown that she wants to fight. So it's our duty to help her out. Our powers are now on an entirely different level compared to yours, Xyalopero. We don't have the time to waste on the likes of you. Take this and perish. Behold the new Zero we created. Zero Syncretico! Why didn't it work?
Why didn't it work? The answer is elementary, because you allowed me to have too much time to observe and gather information. Did you really think I wouldn't recognize you because you changed your masks? Of course I knew who you were. I realized it the moment I saw you. I knew that the two of you were Neliel's Fracciones. Even as I was fighting against the Quincy and the Soul Reaper, I was gauging your movements, weighing your spiritual pressure, discerning your experience. Acero syncretico. Isn't that correct? That was undoubtedly a brilliant and truly devastating technique. But then, I was expecting as much out of you. Pesce gatisce, dondo chaka bilsten. Do you know why you lost? There's a fundamental explanation. It's because you didn't make the decision to use that attack against me the very instant that this fight began. So then, is it safe to say you're all out of ideas now? Well done, gentlemen. Now that you've finished your half-hearted attempts, this delightful and lengthy scene can finally come to an end. Let's end it. Let's end everything.